Good morning. Welcome back to the Red Mic. Happy Friday. Hashtag Fun Friday. Glad you're here. Today's Red Mic message: Leaf on the wind. Watch me so. Yeah, well, you probably know where I'm going with this. Saw a meme a while back that said, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Actually, never mind. Just grant me serenity. Now, the joke is that the picture accompanying this meme was Nathan Fillion as Firefly's Malcolm Reynolds. And, well, for once, it looks like that particular version of the Serenity Prayer, at least a little bit, is being answered. Every once in a while, something shows up that just makes you smile. No politics, no stress, no overthinking, nobody ghosting you and then stalking you through your LinkedIn profile. Just fun. And if you've spent any time in the verse of Firefly, you know exactly what I mean. Because that crew, they weren't perfect, they weren't polished, they weren't particularly good at following the rules, but they were real. And now, after all these years, it looks like they're going to be flying again. Animated revival is in the works, set right in that sweet spot after the series Firefly, but before the movie Serenity. Same crew, same ship, same problems, just a little bit more time out there in the black. Malcolm Reynolds said it best: I aim to misbehave. Now, that's not a call to be reckless. It's a reminder. Sometimes the world needs people who aren't afraid to push back at least a little bit, question a little, to live a little. And that spirit is exactly why this show never died in the first place, even though Fox did everything they did and everything they could to end it. Then you've got Kaylee Fry, the wide-eyed, bright-eyed optimist of the group. Everything's shiny, Captain, not to fret. That's not naive optimism. That's her choice, because life will hand you plenty of reasons to fret, reasons to be cynical, the reasons to go negative. The question is, are you going to live there? Or are you going to try to find the good even when it's not obvious? Fans never gave up on this crew, and now they're going to get another ride. Jane Cobb, I'll be in my bunk. We'll just call that strategic withdrawal. Sometimes the best move you can make is knowing when to step away, keep your mouth shut, and avoid making a bad situation worse. Hoban washed Washburn. He gave us the all-time line that started today's Red Mic message: I am a leaf on the wind. Watch me soar. Now, if you've seen the movie, you know how that ends. But that's exactly why this reboot matters, because in this window, in this moment in time, Wash is still flying. River Tam, no power in the verse can stop me. That line hits a little different because Fox stopped the series, but it felt like for years nothing could bring this show back. But now here we are. Zoe Washburn cuts through all of it. We're big damn heroes, sir. And Mal's response: ain't we just? And then, of course, Simon Tam, the doctor. I always thought the name Serenity had a vaguely funereal sound to it. He might be the cynic of the group, but he's been through a lot. He sees what others don't. Where some see freedom, he sees the cost, and every crew needs that voice, not to stop the mission, but to understand what it's really going to take. And then finally, Shepherd Book, who had some of my favorite lines in the entire series, like, you don't fix faith, it fixes you. And then maybe the best one of all. I don't care what you believe, just believe it. That might be the quiet theme running through the whole show, and maybe the most important, because conviction matters. Not noise, not volume, not performance, but belief. The kind that steadies you when things get uncertain. The kind of optimism that keeps you fighting. The kind of stuff that anchors you when everything else is moving in the wrong direction. That's the heart of it. They're not perfect people. They're not polished people. They're just doing the best they can with what they've got for the people, the crew that they care about, and a fan base that refused to let something good disappear. So here are the lessons on this hashtag Fun Friday. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to be flawless. You don't have to be the smartest person in the room. You just have to show up, do your job, take care of your people, and every once in a while, take the long way around. Keep something alive that matters. And when you get the chance, climb back aboard, because remember, you can take my love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand. I don't care. I'm still free. You can't take the sky from me. And that's today's Red Mike message. Hope you found it fun. That's the goal of hashtag Fun Friday. Little bit of leadership, but more just to look at what's going on out there in the real world, maybe with a pop culture angle to it. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a great weekend. By the way, there's a Texas cold front this weekend. We're going to be going from 85 to 73. And last night I was talking to Alexa to find out more information about this cold front. And she said, there's not a cold front. My wife said, okay, Alexa, what is the temperature going to be on Saturday? And she said, oh, on Saturday it's going to be 73. And we said, okay, what's the temperature on Friday? And she said 85. And I said, Alexa, you need to remember this. That is a Texas cold front. She was like, oh, I get it. Okay. So maybe we taught Alexa something. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you again Monday. Don't forget, life is short. Drink the bourbon.